Hi, I'm Janice Johnson, and I am excited to welcome you to this page. If you are a pastor, a Christian leader, or a visionary, I know this is just for you. Now, you're probably wondering, why in the world is this young lady sitting down in this office with her calendar on the background, and it's just an unfinished background? And I did this intentionally. For those of you who've had the privilege of working with me or watching any of my other videos, I usually try to make it a lot more glamorous in the backdrop and a lot less distracting. But I did this for a reason. We are at the beginning of our year, and many times at the beginning of the year, that's what our calendars look like. They're clean, they are ready for us to just throw events on them, throw activities on them, and we're just kind of waiting for stuff to happen. Many of us are not real sure what we're going to do. We have a lot of tons of things in our head, but there's nothing on paper. There's nothing concrete. We don't even know what to do. And so what we find ourselves doing is we're going month to month, day to day, trying to figure out exactly what we're going to do to fulfill this vast vision that we have in our head. If that's you, then I want to help you. If you have a vision and you need help fine-tuning those next steps, getting clear on exactly what it takes to get where you want to go in 2014, then I want to invite you to join me and a few other pastors and Christian leaders for an Expansion in Action live planning day. What we're doing is, if I can let you in on a little secret, this day was actually designed and orchestrated for me and my private clients to get together, to look at their calendars, and for us to map out step by step what they're going to do for the next 100 days in their ministry or business. I decided that, my private clients are definitely going to benefit from this. They've been working with me, many of them, for a year or more. And so, they know what it's like. They kind of got into the pattern of thinking next step and mapping out things. And so this was going to be good for us to come together and fine tune some things. But then I thought, there are many other pastors and Christian leaders who can benefit from this day. There are tons of entrepreneurs who know that they want to do something big, who feel in their bones that 2014 is going to be an amazing year, but they're not clear on exactly where to start. Actually, you just kind of figure it out along the way. I used to be like that. I would have a vision in my head and I'd make an outline on paper because I'm a writer, but I wasn't real sure of all the details. And so what would happen is, if I mapped out one thing and I didn't know the next thing, then I'd run hard after that one thing, achieve it, and be stuck trying to plan it and do it all at the same time. And so many of you are finding that to be the case in your ministry and in your business, and you need some other eyes. You need another set of people to help you to map out where you want to go. That's what Expansion in Action Live is all about. It's an opportunity for you to get around a group of your peers along with me, and we're going to map out your ministry's next steps. Now, we're not going to try to go over the whole 2014. I would love to, but I found when working with leaders, particularly visionaries, it's a little challenging to get them to buckle down and settle down on exactly what you're going to do for the next 365 days, down to every detail. So I think that we'd have success if we just look at the next 100 days. If you know that's what you're in need of, then I would like to invite you to join us here in Atlanta for an Expansion in Action Day Live. I have 3 things that I'm believing God will happen in this time. I'm believing God that for every participant, they will walk away with a clear strategy for their next 100 days. The second thing that I'm believing God for every single person that comes, is that there will be at least one connection established with someone in the room that's going to help them to move forward in a way that they've never moved forward before. It's going to be one relationship that's going to be established that is going to help you to really walk this journey in a much easier and more deliberate way. And then the third thing that I believe in God will happen for our day, I'm praying about this thing and I'm serious about it, is that over the course of our day together, God will give you a divine strategy that you did not have when you walked in, so that when you leave our time together, you will indeed be able to move forward faster, with more focus, and with greater precision because of our time that we spent together. If you know your ministry or your business or your church could benefit from a time like that, I want to invite you to join us in Atlanta. I modestly priced this day. I'll let you know that typically days like this, I've invested in days like this, and they're typically $5,000 for the day. But I understand where we are. I know the state of the economy, but I also understand how ministry works and where we are. And for me, while this is my livelihood, This is also a ministry for me. So for me, success would be being able to walk genuine, sincere leaders like you through this process in a way that's not a burden for your ministry or for your business. So if this is something that you know you need, why don't you join us on January the 31st? That's Friday. It's very, very soon, around the corner, as we together walk through and map out the next 100 days in your ministry. If you know that's what you need, why don't you sign up using the boxes on this page. I'll see you on Friday. Be blessed.